back to the Drifted on a Royal podcast. This is Mig.
This is Lano.
RK67.
January's gone, man. Where the hell did it go?
Yeah. You know what? You think back when New Year's was.
It seems like it was just
Nah.
a few days ago.
As much as I've been on the run and, here and there with work, I think about New Year's, it seems kind of a long way. It doesn't seem like it went fast.
Seems like time's going by way too fast.
You know what? I've been tripping out because, like sometimes you talk like, I was talking with my brother-in-law, like, and he has a girlfriend, which in my mind is like fairly new, but they met like during COVID, and then they're all like, we've been together like 4 years.
They're a COVID couple?
Yeah, and then like when you start saying pre-COVID, like
CC.
COVID like was 5 years ago. And that seems like way like 5 years ago. That's like half a decade.
Yeah, about 4 years ago.
Well, COVID-19, 2019.
Yeah.
Now we're already 2024.
Yeah, but everybody considers the lockdowns is
Yeah, but I mean, just to say 4 years ago, 5 years ago, that seems like yesterday.
Yeah, it's 5 years.
Yeah.
Seems like yesterday, and now it's like, remember when like the Y2K and stuff?
Yeah.
That was 24 years ago.
Nah, that one seems like it's far away.
Yeah.
That one seems like it's been a long time.
But I'm saying like COVID's like, I mean, that's going to be a big thing in history, and like, man, we're already like 5 years past that.
Yeah.
I still, like, when Miggy mentioned
New Year's?
No, when we think back, how'd you put it? When we think about the 70s, we think it's like, that's just like 20 years ago or whatever.
No, when you say 30 years ago.
Oh, 30 years ago.
We think it's like the 70s. We think 70s.
Yeah.
Because we're still in the mindset of we're still like around
the 90s.
In the 90s or 2000, early 2000s. For some reason. I don't know why our mindset goes directly to there.
Yeah.
But actually 30 years ago is just like almost like just
like Y2K.
mid-90s.
Yeah. 95 or whatever.
And it's wild, man.
Yeah, so what, the 70s, that's... Shit, dude, we're already hitting on 60, almost 60
I'm
years.
gonna be 50 in April, so it's
60
gonna be like
years.
50 years.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to hit 50. Is that over the hill?
Shit, I think 40's over the hill, dude.
I mean, back then it was, but now, I mean...
been over the hill.
Now
I've been over the hill since about 35, dude.
Yeah.
Now, like, I was going to say 50 is the new 30 or whatever. Like, do you feel over the hill since...
I don't buy into that bullshit.
You feel over the hill since 35?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Look at him. Just look at him, dude.
Dude, when you wake up in constant pain, man, and you're always hurting.
Yeah, but you know what?
Dude.
That's self-inflicted because you could do a lot about it, and you don't.
Yeah, but still.
No, but like, remember when your parents when they had that birthday and you call them over the hill, like how, like I remember that as a kid, like I think it was my dad. They're like, I guess it was 40. I don't know if it was 50 or not, but I remember like we had all the balloons that said over the hill or whatever. I remember we were at Round Table Pizza.
Oh yeah.
But like imagine like that, and then now like we're already past that stage. Like we're already like, you're gonna be 50 on 45. Rick's 44.
Yeah.
It's a trip though, man, because you look at pictures in the past. Because I've been seeing some things like pop up on Instagram where like actors, like Archie Bunker.
Yeah.
When he did that show, I think he was like in his 40s, dude.
But he looked old, right?
Right?
Yeah, he looks way old.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the difference between 40, 50 years ago to now.
Yeah.
It's like I see those memes come up in there to those postings. And I'm like, damn, dude, it's like I know what I look like because I see myself every day in the mirror.
Uh-huh.
It's like, but is that what I look like to other people? Because I'm already gonna be 50.
But these are
I'm
like,
do I look that old?
I mean, leading men, like let's say Clark Gable, like they're already old, but they're like the leading men, like old, like I don't know.
No, but I'm saying they look like they're
yeah. They look old.
Well,
like old.
He did it when he was in his 40s.
Yeah.
But being that it's a show, maybe they made him seem older. So he was supposed to be an older character, not 40s, but they were able to. I don't know. He was able to get into that role of being an older.
But I think I've even seen postings where they just show like random pictures of like people at that age, like in their 40s or 50s, but back in like the 70s or 80s, and they look every bit of like
their age.
Yeah.
Is Archie Bunker still around, or did he pass?
No, I think he passed.
He passed already.
Just because
you know who I totally forgot that passed away was Norm Macdonald.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that was like
I was like, it kind of in 2021.
Yeah.
And it kind of hit me. Yeah, I mean, you look at him like that bottom corner, that bottom one. He looks like.
Yeah.
He looks like he's in his 40s. Yeah, I was like thinking like, damn, because someone has said, I was watching something on YouTube and they said the late Norm Macdonald. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, man.
I think it was a Chappelle clip.
I think so.
Yeah, he was talking about
doing the last Netflix one.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He was talking about
that's what it was.
Yeah, I saw the same
he helped him through something, right? He helped him when he bombed.
Because he met George Carlin.
No, Jim Carrey, wasn't it?
Jim Carrey?
It was Jim Carrey.
Oh, it was Jim Carrey.
Because Jim Carrey was in the
Man on the Moon. That's right. That's what they were talking about. Yeah. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, he was in the movie. Yeah, Norm Macdonald was in the movie.
And you had to talk to him like he was.
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah. That was a good Netflix special.
They're doing some parodies right now. Jim Carrey and that dumbass that does Trump.
New stuff
Baldwin,
or parodies?
Baldwin.
Yeah,
because Jim Carrey does Joe Biden. So they do little skits.
I mean, all he has to do is do his Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah, that's the same. Like this, it's the same like costume or whatever, like wig or whatever. But you know when you're talking about Archie Bunker, like Dick Van Dyke, like in Mary Poppins, like he's still alive, but like he's always looked like old, and it's like how old? Like are these guys like 100 years old now or what? But you know what I mean? Like they've always looked like old.
I saw this clip. Gene Hackman, he turned 94.
Wow.
And I didn't even know he's a San Bernardino native.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's a San Bernardino native. Look at him.
Now when he did Superman, Lex Luthor, wasn't he like old already? I mean he wasn't, but didn't he look old in your eyes?
Well, I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know who's another one that was like that I never really paid attention, that it was like makeup that made him look so old? Doc, Back to the Future.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But even like in like I don't know if that was a start, but even in Taxi, like he looked old.
Nah, because growing up watching these guys, they look old. Like it's like the whole thing. Like you're a kid, and then someone says they're like, "Oh, you're 25. Oh man, you're old."
Yeah.
You know, that's the way we saw him. And as we're going, we just see him as he's aging. You know, oh yeah, he's old. That's all we say is just he's old. He's old. But then you realize, damn man, when they're hitting those upper ages. Yeah, I was crazy. It was 94. He turned 94.
But getting back to your question of when do you start feeling over the hill? Mm-hmm. I would say it's almost like when you gotta start taking medications to control shit.
Well, that hit me when
taking blood pressure medicine.
When that hit me,
cholesterol, all that stuff, or whatever.
That hit me back in 2019.
I mean, thank God that the only problems I have is just blood pressure. Is that my cholesterol always comes out pretty good. The sugar levels come out.
And you know what?
Decent.
I probably had to be on medications for the longest because those headaches I would get when I was running or snowboarding and all that, those pounding headaches. It wasn't until one day at work, when I was at work, and it was an unbearable headache. And usually, like pain, I'm tolerant.
Yeah,
and I can just push through the day. I can just push through it. But that day, I remember I cannot hang. And I went to one of the medical clinics. And they just gave me those hydro, I don't know what the hell they're called. Yeah. Water pills. And in that was like that wasn't doing anything, you know. And I had to wait. I had to make an appointment and go see the doctor so he can, you know, prescribe me some good blood pressure medicine.
Right.
But I remember going home and I would take Advil, and man, I was that damn pain from my neck to my head to my temples. Like, oh.
Well,
man.
you remember with me, it was like a bunch of dizzy spells.
Oh yeah, that too.
In addition to the headaches, and remember when I finally decided to go, and what scared me was we were playing golf that one time. Mm-hmm. Remember, we were up in Burbank, up where that Castaways is, that the bell.
Yeah.
Oh, huh.
And on one of the holes, dude, I couldn't go on.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember just saying, "No, man, I gotta get myself home." You know, because I just felt like crap.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't finish. And
You think it was the altitude? No,
but we weren't even walking. We were all in carts.
Yeah, you were on carts on there,
and I couldn't finish. Mm-hmm. You know, and then after that is when I went to the doctor, and they told me, "Yeah, you know, your blood pressure is out of control." You know, and
shot.
Yeah.
Those they were constantly at work. Those when I started getting those dizzy spells, squatting down, doing something, getting up, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
So you had migraines, and you said it's because of your blood pressure.
The blood pressure.
Yeah,
But you kind of always had migraines, right? Since you're little, or no?
Not migraines, just like because people that have migraines will tell you what migraines are.
Sinus headaches.
I don't think I've always had like sinus headaches, tension headaches.
Yeah.
But not migraines. Cause I think when you have migraines, you can't even like be out in the light. Like you can't have light shining on you or nothing. It's like
lower
it's
the lights and all that stuff. They say
the migraines are like really debilitating, and I don't think I've ever experienced that.
You know what? How you know what happened to me when I'd be hanging out with guys at work and they you know they're drinking after work, and usually when it was cold, drinking outside, and then you know these guys like drinking that crap Bud Light.
Yeah.
And man, there was like something with the cold and drinking. Out in the cold, I would get pain like shooting up from my neck all the way up. And this was like way back when I first started in Neptune too.
Yeah.
Just every time when I was in the cold drinking, I would just, and it wasn't me getting like buzz. It was just like I'm like two, 3 beers in, and they're Bud Lights. Mm-hmm. But then I just start getting this pain that just shoots up my neck. Like, dude, what the hell, man?
I was probably trying to make you into a tranny. Oh, what? Too soon?
You know what I wanted to bring up because we're talking about the news. Well, I don't know if we're talking about it, but I saw some text going around. So, any other further thoughts on that jellyfish UFO?
Nah, I haven't thought about it since.
What about that angel stuff? You think or the one that was in West Hollywood last month?
I mean, all that stuff could be Photoshop, man.
You think so?
I gotta see it for myself.
What about the verses Mark was talking about?
That was crazy, but the way that did you send
I sent the
picture,
Google
right?
images. Yeah,
Google
images. The way it kind of looked.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Because it kind of looked like it was just weird, like a palm tree.
That one that you showed us, the jellyfish, whatever,
looked more like a machine to me. Or something.
It didn't look like that.
But the one in Hollywood,
you know what it looked like? It looked like the that probe that comes on Empire Strike Back in the beginning. In the snow,
yeah.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah.
People were saying that in the comments.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, how could it look exactly like that? It's like someone just like imposed it in there,
and it's invisible,
somehow
right?
spliced it in there.
It's invisible.
Well, in that report, they said that they couldn't see it with the night vision or something like that.
No, but by the infrared, no.
Yeah, they had to see it from the infrared or something, some heat. I don't know.
But they said so those cameras can detect like the heat on a car far away, but they couldn't detect this, but yet they were filming it. Is that what the story was?
Well, they said
because how was it that the camera
would lock in on it, but it wasn't able to lock in on this. But I don't know how they're.
How is someone like filming it like perfect, like where it's going, like it's invisible? Like how would someone know?
Well, if anybody wants to go deep into the rabbit hole, Ralph sent me this podcast.
Which one?
Some guy. You guys heard of some guy? Sean Ryan or something, or Sean Ryan?
Sean Ryan.
He's like some Navy SEAL, but he interviews this guy who's just like this guy expert on ancient technology or ancient like history or whatever. But he breaks down like all this stuff about like the pyramids and UFO. So if you guys are just interested, like I'll send you the link. But he goes deep. It's like 2 hours long. It's like 2 hours and 50 minutes, that podcast. But we ended up
each episode, each show.
No, it's just this one guy. He interviewed.
Oh, he was a guest.
Yeah, he was a guest.
Wow.
And then Ralphie's like, check this out. So then I was listening to it. We were listening on the drive. And then we came back to
Does Ralph follow that guy?
I don't know if he follows it or he just saw the same thing. But
he saw the podcast that he listens to, and this guy came on it.
Yeah. And then I ended up watching it on YouTube because like they show pictures and stuff or just like artifacts like Easter Island, the pyramids, and what like different symbols mean and like the tech, and it's just like I don't know. It was very interesting. But if you want to go down that deep rabbit hole, I'll send you guys the link.
Send it.
That sounds like a Joe Rogan episode.
Well, that's what I was wondering if Joe Rogan had this guy on before because he was talking about like some crazy stuff, the Aztecs and the Mayans.
What was the guy's name?
The guy they interviewed, the guy who knew all this stuff was Billy Carson.
Billy Carson?
Yeah. And
I just Googled Joe Rogan and Billy Carson. He's probably been on there.
He was I don't know, he's some like Harvard professor and I don't know what else. He has all these degrees. But did anybody catch the movie Awake? Did anybody start watching it?
I did.
No.
And you know, we had our little rant, or I had my little rant on end of world movies and all that crap. Mig didn't see it, and I would say watch it.
Okay.
I liked it.
Oh, you did? No,
I did.
I'm surprised. It's like a different story, right?
Yeah. I mean, the concept is all that, but the way the storyline is pretty original.
Honestly, I completely forgot about that movie because I remember we were gonna say we're gonna watch stuff, but the only one I remember was that Knock on the Cabin.
Oh, I did see that.
You guys watched that?
But I completely forgot about Awake.
Yeah, Awake.
Apologies.
So we won't.
So we'll save that one.
We'll save that one. Okay. And I recommend that movie. I liked it.
Okay.
Me on Saturday.
Vanessa too?
Yeah, she liked it too. We didn't watch movies all day, man. We didn't do shit.
What are the ones that you watch?
So the first one was Awake. The second one was Equalizer 3.
Oh, I've been hearing good stuff about that one.
Denzel's badass, dude.
Yeah.
That man.
I've been hearing good stuff.
And you know what?
I don't think I've seen the
right now that
one.
we mentioned that, I got to give it, man. It was me and Mark. Mark had asked me, who do I pick, John Wick or Equalizer? And I picked John Wick, and he's like, what? He's like, John Wick's always getting his ass kicked and yada, yada, yada.
But that's what makes him human, what makes it good, I feel.
But, and then even though I haven't seen John Wick 4 yet,
Oh,
Denzel, man. Roberto, he's badass, dude.
Yeah, because in those first
You know
two,
what?
I've seen the
He's
first
just-
two.
I don't think
He's
I've seen the
badass in
second
the
one.
first two, dude.
Man, hey, I read out of all the ones that we've seen, all the movies we saw, that was my favorite.
I'm gonna have to
one.
watch because
Yeah, Equalizers.
it was recommended.
I mean,
to us
I
also.
won't say we'll probably talk about that one too, but
Yeah.
I probably got to go with Mark right now on this right now, and probably Equalizer, man.
Yeah, 'cause of all the Denzel films, my favorite, Man on Fire.
Yeah.
That's got to be my
Yeah,
favorite.
man.
Not Training Day. I'm Training Day.
I mean, everything, man. Everything. Man.
Yeah, but I think just Man on Fire.
I
I don't know.
Man on Fire. I haven't seen it in a while, so I got to rewatch it because I don't remember what the story. I just remember he's
you know what it
protecting a
is?
little girl.
Yeah,
That's
watch it. The
I'm
thing
very
with
protective of the
Man on Fire is like,
It's the connection with the girl,
yeah.
you know, and it actually at the end
Was he a driver or he a bodyguard?
was bodyguard.
Oh,
You know, at the end, the way it ended, I actually like got like a lump in my throat. You know, it's like it choked me up.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah, I know.
It's like, 'cause
movie wise,
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's.
Well, I'm gonna choke up then. Now that I'm a
Hands
dad
down.
now,
that's what I was
Hands
gonna tell
down,
you. If you go
Well,
back and
you-
watch it,
You haven't seen Man on Fire?
I've
he
seen it,
says
but
he hasn't watched it in a while.
I saw when it came out in
Oh.
theaters with Danny, and then
But
I don't
yeah,
remember.
but as far as like badasses, damn, right now I gotta lean it towards Equalizer.
I gotta watch it, man.
Mark was right. It's just the way he kills the dudes, man. It's like we watch action movies, right?
Yeah.
And we want to see.
You see what
the way they kill people.
Yeah. What I like about the Equalizer though is he's in his head saying that he's gonna do this, then this, then this, then this.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's playing chess.
Yeah.
You know, it's like he's already got his 4 next moves already planned out.
Yeah.
And how long?
You know what's gonna happen and how long
it's
it's gonna take and all that shit. Like, yeah, dude, I'm like, this is pretty.
So right now that I'm at the stage where, man, I want the movie to be original and new fresh ideas, and because how many damn action movies have we seen where guys get killed?
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, I need to see something new that hasn't been done before. And just the way he kills people is like, dude, it's just
It's not like
badass.
Schwarzenegger, so everybody dies the same way. This is like different.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, that's us growing up in the 80s watching that stuff. So then it's already like, the evolution of us seeing the way these movie makers kill people, kill the characters. So, and man,
Wick 4 is really
the way
good.
he kills.
Like, I think Wick 4 might be the best one. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's why I gotta see. But I mean, Keanu does get his ass kicked a lot, man.
Well, I mean,
He gets,
dude.
but he's always taking on a bunch of guys.
But
too,
it's what you like. It's about a dog in a car.
When it's like freaking 20 on one.
See, right, maybe after I see John Wick 4 out, I'm gonna sway back to John Wick. But just seeing that, it's like, damn.
Well, I'm gonna watch all the Equalizer. I seen the first one when it came out. Then I didn't see the second.
Yeah,
one.
I forgot to watch that third one. I'll see if
You know what it
squeeze that
is? It's what he says. I mean, the way he kills people is badass, but it's the psychology that he spits out.
You see, that's what I love.
To the guys that before he kills them.
That's what I love about his characters, and when he does his characters, he's always so intelligent, dude.
Yeah.
So brilliant. And it's
brilliant
like,
in the way he's gonna kill somebody.
dude.
But he could pull it off though. I mean, I don't think anybody else.
Yeah,
it's not like he's just like some dumb hired gun or whatever. That's like just like physically gifted and knows how to fight or whatever. It's like, nah, man, this guy's an intellect. It's like he dissects you and
wait.
I put Denzel in my top 5 actors.
Oh, definitely,
Fuck
dude.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But one time, we were in the In-N-Out by Universal Studios, and he was in the car in front of us ordering whatever his double.
How do you know it was him?
Oh, because we recognized his voice, and then we look and we could see like how the drive-through's curve.
What kind of car was it?
What was he driving?
I don't remember. This is late '90s, way back. Ask Danny. He was there. But he was.
You guys ever watch a movie called Game Night?
I have.
Game Night.
Game Night?
Yeah.
No.
I thought that's a good one.
No.
That's with Denzel?
No.
It's like
But he's like kind of involved in it, but it's not him. It's funny. If you haven't watched it, Rick, watch it.
Okay. I'll
watch it with Vanessa. It's a good, funny comedy. And
I'll probably have to watch on my own because she doesn't
she has no sense of humor?
Yeah, she does, but
It's
funny. It's a group of
might.
friends that get together and they have like their game nights and everything.
It makes us want to have a game night.
I mean, she's probably already seen it, man. She's seen all kinds of shit already.
Well, this one's funny because
it's hard to watch movies with her because I want to watch a movie that she hasn't seen and just fucking.
Oh, you know what
all.
I saw before we go back to your 5 movies you saw over the weekend? You guys seen the trailer for Roadhouse, the new one?
Yeah, I seen
Roadhouse. Well,
it was an old Patrick Swayze movie, but the trailer's been coming
Who's
out.
in it?
Jack Gyllenhaal.
Oh yeah, that dude.
Yeah, well, I don't know, it's
I thought it looked whack.
Yeah,
reboot.
you know what? I'll check that one out.
I think it comes out like in 2 months.
Wow.
What were your other movies?
After that one, after Equalizer, we saw Talk to Me. That was a horror movie.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
What that one.
With the hand. So it was based in Australia.
I don't know.
So it was good. It was good. It wasn't your typical bullshit horror movie. It was pretty crazy where this there's this hand. Suppose it's a real hand that's like in I don't know, plaster or whatever.
Okay.
And it's like possessed and when you get the hand, like you sit it in front of you, you sit on the table, you sit in front of you, and then you put your hand on it like you're gonna shake the hand, but you just put your hand there and you light a candle. You grab the hand like you're shaking, and then when you're holding it, you say "talk to me," and then a damn spirit or a ghost or some kind of demon shows up.
Not my
Right.
thing.
And you're just like, look away, right? And then once you say, talk to me, they see it, right? They're sitting right across from them. And then when you say, they'll say, I think you can enter me or something like that. And then they get possessed. And then, they go through the whole, you got to see what the whole thing is with why they're doing it.
Yeah.
It's like a fun activity that these damn teenagers are doing. But I mean, it wasn't your typical horror movies, but
right.
So it was cool. It was something original, something different. So not your typical. And I told Vanessa because she had asked me, "What was your favorite movie over the weekend?" And I told her it was Equalizer, and she says she liked Talk to Me. And I go, "Yeah, you know what? It was good." I go, "I can appreciate that there wasn't a big poorly lit house with long hallways." so yeah, it was good. It was good. That one, I saw Ready Player One too.
Oh, you finally saw the whole thing?
Yeah, that's a badass movie. I like it.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, isn't it fun to see
like
everything and just
it's such original, clean,
such a good fun ride,
movie.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole
like I want to play that game.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Because you think about it, you're like, oh man, because growing up, how we grew up with these video games, like just to imagine that, where you're looking
riddles,
for clues. And I like the fact that how it was like, the point is not to win, it's just to go fuck around. Or, I was like, that's how I always was with like Assassin's Creed. Is like, I'm not even trying to finish the game. I just like exploring or whatever. And then for him to kind of figure it out so he can get all the
Because like you would subscribe to like those gamer magazines where they had like the maps and everything.
Yeah.
And then you use those maps to go exploring wherever and just try to find shit.
Yeah, just like the Easter eggs and like to do. Like,
I really like
not only the Easter eggs, but to find weapons and like just a bunch of different stuff. It's like because you just wanted to find everything.
I really liked that first race.
Yeah, we could talk about it. It's an old movie.
Yeah, that first race, how they were just hauling ass.
Yeah.
What was badass is as they're racing, trying to get to the gate, how they're just collecting coins like
they open the door.
The dude gets it, and then like he gets some kind of weapon or something.
That's their currency or whatever for outfit or whatever.
That shit was badass.
But I thought that first riddle was like kind of the best one of the movie. Like when they finally like do reverse or whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was. I liked it, man.
And then at the end they make it so like there's one day you can't play the game, right, or the game shuts down. So go outside and
I think you did 2 days.
Yeah, it's 2 days. That way you're in reality, and then that's where he's got his redhead macking on her and everything. But man, that was a nice original script. Yeah, it was.
That's
nice.
why that.
How
movie,
old is that movie?
I think it's already about 10 years old.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I could watch that movie over and over, dude. Whenever they play it, like on TBS or TNT or whatever, I always catch it. I just put it on.
That one's just like Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of.
If it's on, you just
just put it on no matter where it's at.
2018. So.
No, 2018. That was
not that
what?
old, not that old, 6 years.
That was still recent. Where it's a good script, man.
Yeah.
Good original script.
The one little gripe I have is I don't like the actor who played the video game creator. He just played a little like soft, like.
I thought he was cool.
Well, what do you think, dude? He's gonna be some big gnarly fool.
Yeah, I thought he was funny the way
Like,
he's just like
those little wimpy geeks that made all the games, man.
He shows that little the virtual thing, the goggles or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, if you reach under your chair, you'll find that there's nothing there.
Yeah.
That was funny. Yeah, no, I liked him.
No,
and then it was cool the way he's talking about the whole competition.
Yeah.
And then he turns into that damn wizard.
Yeah.
Like that shit's cool, man.
Yeah.
And then at the end, like the partner, like you kind of think the partner's the bad guy, but then like he's kind of in on it, or like part of like the Willy Wonka thing or something.
Yeah.
Oh, what was cool was when they're in that last battle already, that final battle, and that dude, well, what was his name? Show. Yeah, Show. When they're telling like, when are you gonna get into this battle? You know, then he puts on that glove that lets him be whatever character he wants for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And he comes out as that Gangam or Gundam
Gangnam style,
or that Gundam robot or whatever. Like, that shit is badass, dude. It's like it reminded me of the cartoon we used to watch.
Not Voltron.
No,
like a Japanese one, right?
Yeah.
Like with planes or something.
Mm-hmm. Dude, what kind of
that was
What's similar to Voltron? I always thought like one was a knockoff. I didn't know which one it was.
Oh man, we gotta figure this out.
I think this is the second time that we draw a blank on the name, dude.
Yeah.
When we talk about this.
Oh yeah, that game was shit.
Well, anyways.
No Voltron.
Well, this similar concept to Voltron. I don't know what it was.
But it started with the V, no?
I don't know, dude.
No.
Robotech.
Robotech.
There you go.
Yeah.
Damn.
Way off.
Yeah, that was way rough.
Robotech, but it wasn't a knockoff, right? It was just like another story. Or
No, I
was- it
think
was-
I think it's a different cartoon or a different story.
Different,
That
like,
Gundam.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a different anime story.
but still, like, what was cool is what made that movie authentic was that like they had real like I don't know what they call it, properties or IT. They got the Back to the Future. You got like
Oh yeah, that was
the
shitload,
little
man.
or
Yeah.
like the giant robot.
So
and, like,
much.
Iron Man or a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff.
Godzilla
Godzilla,
or that
King Kong.
Mecha
Yeah,
Godzilla.
King Kong. Yeah, King Kong.
Yeah.
No, there was the DeLorean and
Even little references like I had to like
no, I mean
tell my wife what was his outfit for the dance.
Oh, you know what?
Oh.
That Buckaroo
Buckaroo,
Banzai?
yeah, Buckaroo Banzai,
I
yeah.
didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I had seen that movie.
no, I didn't see that.
No, I didn't.
That little outfit.
I didn't know what that was.
I had to show him like, oh, Buckaroo
What's
Banzai.
what's cool is like through that whole thing is like you just get little bits of pieces of everything that we would
Our childhood.
of our childhood.
Yeah.
That's a pretty badass movie.
And that's I want to say 2.5 hours. Huh? That's a long movie.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah.
That's one where I'm gonna show Ellie like when she gets big. Like these were the toys we played with. All these characters. This is the way it was growing up.
Yeah. And then another one was Skeleton Key, but I fell asleep with that.
Did Vanessa like the Ready Player One? Or she said she
saw it already.
She saw
Yeah,
it.
she saw it already.
Sometimes I just wonder because like the girls have the same memories as like boys. Like I mean, because we're all like into the toys, but like I don't know what the girls were playing with.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like Barbie or nothing.
That was Saturday. We spent all day Saturday then watching movies. And then Sunday check this out. So during the week we're gonna do the review of the Knock on the Cabin. You guys want to do that before I get into the story?
Seen it. Well, you can tell your story.
Well, Vanessa had asked me during the week if I knew of that drink, the pajaretes. I'm like, oh yeah. I go, I've been wanting to try that forever. And she's like, he goes, there. One of her coworkers says that there's a ranch right there in Muscoy that makes them. So I hit up Menu. I go, hey, do you know of a place that makes those pajaretes? He's like, yeah, they're probably all over. They're probably all over Muscoy, but because I don't know one off the top of the head.
Yeah.
And I told him if he wanted to check it out because we wanted to go check it out.
I think he said he had a neighbor that lived right across the street from them that used to do it.
Yeah.
It was an older man.
Yeah.
What
But
is,
I
I
think
don't,
he passed
I don't
away
know what
since.
this is. I'm not familiar with it.
So pajaretes
Right.
made with goat milk or cow milk. They have it right there. They're milking it.
They milk it, and then you put some alcohol in there.
There's
And
tequila.
I think like some
It's coffee and chocolate, no? Coffee
is it chocolate and or some spices like cinnamon and clove or some shit or
The tequila they're using is Centenario.
yeah.
So it's like the goat milk or the cow milk. Just they have the goats and the cows right there. They're milking it right there, so you're getting nice and warm. And then tequila, they have them
Like
I
a
think it's
spiked eggnog
coffee
type of
and,
thing?
yeah. And didn't they make it with chocomil? No.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I've never had it. I don't know.
I don't know all the ingredients. I don't know. But the thing is that her coworker always went, right? So they said be there at 5 because the goat milk runs out right away. So then all they left is cow milk. So she was worried about, there was windy. It's been windy. So she was like, because we were going to go fishing on Saturday too, but it was like high winds over there. So she's like, nah, it's going to be horrible to go fish. So we did. That's why we stayed in. And then, so it was still kind of windy on Sunday morning. She didn't want to be out there in Muscoy with damn dirt kicking up and all that. So, but once it kind of like died out and the day was kind of like nice, she hit up her coworker and her coworker was still there. So we got there at 11. Right there. It's just the street before we turn on Manuel's on Blake.
Mm-hmm.
It was that street there, and then it's when you walk through this driveway, there's just a big old yard, man. Big, huge yard, damn.
Yeah.
They have the patio covers. Oh, or not even patio. It's not patio. It's like just a huge damn coverage. Looks like a damn, event thing, right?
Oh,
They had the tambora playing right there. People were dancing, hanging out, all that tables all around. One side they're making tacos, and then in the back they make the pajaretes, right? And they also had palomas.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We started drinking palomas because we got 11 and they were already out of pajaretes. So I was like, so we didn't get that. Her coworker let me taste hers, and yeah, it was pretty good. But I think from when I tasting it, I think you could only have one. It's not like one you want to keep pounding.
That's the friend that goes out with you guys, right?
No. Well, Shane and Shelby went with us too. But this was another coworker of theirs. So they're out. She let us taste hers, and like, yeah, it was good. But I think you can only one is good, like to drink, right? So we ended up buying palomas.
She got the goat milk one.
No, cow.
Oh, okay.
I can't do goat.
Cow. Because they still haven't made it.
I can't do it.
She says they've been there like 10 times, and they always get there when they already barely run out. You got to get there right at 5. Like people are out there already ready to go in at 5 at that time, So we got palomas there. Man, dude, palomas are on point, man. They were delicious. So we're hanging out right there, enjoying it. We're just sitting there. We brought snacks, Doritos, or whatever. You can take your own beer. So we brought our own beer. And then we're hanging out, and then these fools start like, getting into it. There's one vaquero dude with like a cholo dude, like a veterano. They were like, they might have been bikers. I don't know. Well, I didn't even notice, but one of them, I think the cholo dude pulled out a gun, and then they're like, people were like, no, relax. The people that are with them, whatever.
Yeah.
And with that, I think someone called the cops, and then right away, boom, damn helicopter came around. Started running the sirens.
And that's the thing. That's the problem with going at things like that.
Yeah.
There.
And I was thinking like, I didn't even know that I know they were about to fight, but I didn't know that the dude pulled out, showed a gun, right? So the sheriffs, the helicopters going around telling everybody to start, book it out of there. The sheriff blocked the street. They started getting, just started shutting it down. And then so we're like, when I saw the helicopter, I'm thinking like, oh man, they probably think there's like underground rooster fights here. Because like in the day,
yeah.
And then, but it's like, nah. I go, they said because this dude, someone probably called. As soon as they saw the gun, someone got freaked out. They called the cops, and boom, they came and shut it down right away. So, like we were probably there maybe about an hour and a half, and then shut down. And then we went back to Vanessa's to go watch the football games. And then we got a bunch of pizzas from damn Stater Brothers, snacks. Got some more brews at damn the House of Booze, where you can pick your own, beers. And then boom, that's it. We spent the whole damn afternoon just cut the last game, and then Shane and Shelby left, and then we were just watching the rest of the movies. But man, I go that thing was eventful day. And still didn't try the pajarete yet.
Which one would you
have
get,
a whole
though?
cup.
You want the goat
I
milk?
want to try the goat milk. I would want to get
too
there.
gamey for me. Too goaty. I mean, I don't know. Like, I can't even eat
Yeah,
goat
it's pretty.
cheese.
I know it's funky, dude.
It's funky, yeah. I can't even eat goat cheese. Like,
That's what I was gonna say. It's like, did it taste funky or anything? It's like, was it the goat milk?
No.
Or?
Well, the one that I tried had good cow milk. So.
Is it like creamy? Or like what? Sweet? Like it was good? The little sip you had?
No, it wasn't creamy. No, it was kind of like a thick.
Is it like fresh milk, like from the cow? It has kind of like a acidic,
foamy?
like taste, doesn't it? Like almost like a soda, like a.
I don't remember ever having like fresh. I remember as a kid being in Mexico at the ranches and drinking like just milk from the cows, the milk.
Yeah.
But I don't really remember what it tastes like though. Like how I couldn't like say like, oh yeah, this is what I remember.
Yeah. I don't think I remember liking it. Cow milk, but maybe like a thick horchata, but spiked.
Well, eggnog.
Not the taste of horchata, but kind of like that.
See, that's what I was gonna say. I thought I heard some people refer to it like kind of as eggnog.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah.
Like a Mexican eggnog.
Exactly. Yeah. I would say something like that.
Well, we got 8 phone calls, but we want to get through this movie, right?
We can go quick hit.
Yeah.
Knock on the cabin door.
Knock on the cabin door.
It's time for Miggy's movie review. I'm gonna get a
roar, dude.
I'm gonna get a kazoo, so when we're filming live, I'm gonna be like
knock on the cabin door.
What's the verdict?
I liked it, but I was kind of disappointed
with the.
No, well, just because it being an M. Night Shyamalan movie, I thought it was gonna have like a bigger twist. Like a more shocking.
Yeah, there
like,
wasn't no
shit,
twist.
I didn't see that coming. There
wasn't a twist.
Yeah, it was kind of like straightforward
from the first.
From interesting
the first,
story.
Yeah,
I thought it was interesting. Very
interesting story.
But from the first person that dies.
Yeah, because the thing is, I watched it late, which was a mistake, because I kept falling asleep, and I shouldn't have done that, and I regret doing that. But I did go back and watch like everything, and I know you couldn't have been happy with that first play.
I didn't finish. I didn't finish watching that. You know what scene? I didn't even.
Yeah,
look.
the first play after the first person dies.
I as soon as I saw what bullshit was happening, I looked away from the screen. Because that's my fucking nightmare.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, I don't think Rick watched this. Man.
That is my nightmare right there.
Yeah.
Which one was it? The water or the tsunami?
Yeah, the tidal wave, the tsunami.
Yeah.
That's the nightmare that I've always had when I was a kid. That right there, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean it's crazy because they're all wondering like why us? Why are we being picked? And I mean, going back to this like the apocalyptic films and everything, it's like to me it was like these guys were chosen to be the 4 horsemen.
Oh yeah.
Of the apocalypse. Because each one was going to bring a plague.
Yeah.
And so,
and that's when they grabbed me, when they're like, the 4 horsemen, they're like, oh. Then
so as this couple, couldn't like be non-believers, which is pretty much the reason for the apocalypse, because they're faithless.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what the world has turned into, a world without God.
Yeah.
So if they can be convinced with what they're being presented, then like nothing's gonna convince them, and so
how did you guys think Batista did?
He was good.
Good. I mean, I've seen that side of him before, like serious.
I thought he played a good character.
He's a ginormous.
Like he wasn't like over the top or anything, or like try to be anything that like the character wouldn't be.
Yeah.
it's like I found it totally believable that he could have been like a second grade teacher or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's like because he just showed like he had like that type of like gentle nature, that nurturing,
that demeanor, of being
that patience of dealing with a kid or something like that. But I mean it's crazy.
It's crazy when they start showing the events that are happening.
Yeah.
That had me crazy.
Because first I was confused because they had these visions, right? That's why they kind of knew what was going to happen. But the first one was just the first one was the earthquake, which like wasn't part of them, right? It was just there was an earthquake, or was that the second one? There was already like a plague that happened before they started sacrificing themselves.
Well, they had shown on the TV that there was one tsunami that hit.
Right. Yeah, the
but then the second one hit even bigger and closer to land. So the first one was probably like a warning,
mm-hmm.
and the second one was the punishment, I guess.
But it had me like what is like, is this made up or like who's this? And then like. We're not spoiling it, right?
Because I guess just like to go back like the Awake, it's like the movies that are in the world.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, if you're gonna make a movie in the world, like how are you gonna make it? What it's gonna consist of.
Yeah.
So it was like an original kind of idea,
Yeah.
And then just how everybody started sacrificing each other is like, oh shit.
I mean, when they sacrificed the first guy, they should have been like, oh no, these guys are like, this is the real deal or something. But like, how do you choose who picks or whatever? Like, I thought they were gonna get. Well, when the guy had the concussion, I was like, you got to sacrifice him. Like he has to go. I mean, they're not gonna do the daughter.
He's got to go.
And then, but then when they started bringing in like he was the guy at the bar, and I was like, oh, then they kind of brought you like, is it like a revenge thing or whatever? And he had a different name. Remember, they found the ID or something like that, and they had like, it was the guy that they had I don't know if it was a lawsuit, but some like trauma in the past or something like that. That he had beat him in the bar.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I don't think it's him, and then I guess they did find out it was him, but.
Yeah, I mean, it was a trip, and just goes. I mean, you figure they would have believed sooner before everybody
off themselves
got wiped out.
Yeah,
and I kind of like, I'm on the thought that if they didn't believe it from the first two, that off themselves or whatever, that nothing's gonna convince them.
Right.
So for me, I think the movie would have made more sense that they go on, but they're the only ones left on the planet.
And then since they're two guys, they can't reproduce. It's like over, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they got the daughter, but that would kind of be a messed up scenario.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't blood. Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
But the planes, would they drop like that? They can't like glide home. I mean, I know at the end they're like, oh, this plane landed, but they just start falling like straight down from the sky if they lose power?
Well, yeah, dude.
They can't. I mean, the wings don't like do nothing.
Well, if they're way up there.
Well, if there's no one, I mean,
I guess no one's driving. Well, no, I guess someone would be driving them.
Well, no, because the thing is, you're trying to control the flaps and everything, and
there's no power.
It's like the force that's pushing down on those things.
Because how do jets? They maneuver like going down and all that. So
they need that power.
Maybe flaps.
Yeah.
Direct the plane to go
because they're heavy. But like old-fashioned planes, I think they could survive. Like they glide and stuff. No, it was interesting. Once they brought the Four Horsemen stuff, then I got like very like it got my curiosity, and then when you find out, and I forgot the whole Four Horsemen story, that each one's like a different plague and stuff. And then I didn't. I knew the one's nurturing, one's this, but I didn't even catch that those were plagues at the beginning. I just thought they're like natural disaster until right now you guys said those were plagues. And then at the beginning they're catching grasshoppers, right? That's like the lotus and stuff. I just didn't get what the lightning. The lightning kept like shooting down those like heavy rains because it ends up burning the cabin and stuff. But I did not. I didn't even hear about that movie. I don't remember the trailers. I don't remember anything. You said you saw it in the theaters.
Yeah. I do. I remember hearing about it.
Okay, so would it be a movie you recommend?
Like it's a movie I told Laura about, but I don't think she would like to see all the killing and stuff. But like I told her the story.
Well, it's not her type of movie.
Yeah, but I told her the story.
Yeah, I guess it would depend on.
And she's like,
you would have to know what kind of movies people like.
Yeah.
Would they even give it a chance?
But I did tell her like the beginning. I told her like what it was about, the story, and then she was like, "Oh, that sounds interesting." But I don't think she would watch it, like the gore of it.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah.
But yeah, but I mean, to me, I mean, it was worth the watch. It was a nice recommendation.
But I'm telling you, it's like I was expecting a different, like more look here, but this is going on over here type of story, you know, and kind of like throw you off. And
because then they started saying that he saw a figure in the light. I even rewound it at the end of the movie to see if I saw I did see the light, but I didn't see like the glitter or the sparkle until I rewound it. But like a figure, and I was like, did we miss something? Did we do? But yeah, I was looking for a bigger twist because normally his movies have like big twists at the end.
It was good though.
Maybe he toned it down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But I mean, maybe that's the twist because you expect something from him. No, because what was it? Signs like they're all of a sudden the twist is like they're scared of water or something like that. But after seeing that movie, I did go down the rabbit. Well, I didn't go down the rabbit hole, but I was like, there was another M Night Shyamalan movie that I wanted to see that I hadn't seen was Old, and I just wanted to see what that one was about. So it was on Prime also, so it was good. That one, like I ended up like showing Laura like the good parts to fill in the story.
Old,
but it's about this. They go on vacation. There's a beach that like every hour is like 2 years of age. So the longer they stay at that beach, like the older they get, and then things start like happening. And it's a different story. All right, so we'll get to the phone calls, huh?
Yeah, let's get the phone calls in.
We got
how many?
Two callers. I mean, well, eight phone calls. 2 people. So let me see if I get this set up properly. All right.
And just a little update, I'm not liking the iPhone.
Did you bring it today?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, I have to look at it and set it up, but here we go.
Hey, Mig, you're right. Yeah, I never even noticed that. Dunkin' Donuts, they don't have anywhere in the back, making the donuts. But you're right. That's a good point, man. I'm gonna check that out next time. Now when I go to a donut shop, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna see what they got, how they're making them and stuff like that. I know Krispy Kreme still does that, but I thought I heard that Krispy Kreme stopped doing that too, or something like that.
No, I think they.
I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty good little information there, man. Word up.
He's gonna be mean asking questions.
Yeah,
when he's in Dunkin' Donuts.
No, but Krispy Kreme, they still make this. Because their whole thing is having on the window hot, fresh.
I never
right
seen
now.
That sign turned on though. That's always like
the thing at Krispy Kreme. I don't like them because they're just too sugary.
Yeah,
and the dough doesn't taste good either.
It just melts in your mouth, and that's it. You're just like eating glaze.
I mean, from Krispy Kreme, I like just the glazed ones.
Oh yeah, I mean that's their specialty.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've had another donut from them.
Yo, Rick, to go on to what you were saying about the donut shop, being able to drive by and seeing the display and how they make the donuts and whatnot. I also want to add this: if they don't sell cigarettes and lottery tickets, I'm not stopping. It's time to mob that place.
Yep.
I'm not stopping. They gotta have cigarettes and some lottery tickets there too. And I know it's the real deal.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Or donuts and then take home Chinese food or something.
That's legit, dude. Hey, yeah, because you go to a spot like that. If the donut case looks, there's different colored and looks, it doesn't look all the same plain damn donut. And then you see those lottery tickets on the wall and a menu for sandwiches. Mm-hmm. That's a legit spot.
And a little rack with phone cards.
Yeah, yeah, with phone cards.
No, back in the day.
And then they have to have their Buddha right there on the floor where there's a little like maybe like 4 donuts for them.
Or the cat with the paw that goes up and down.
Yeah, that's legit right there. That's the seal of approval right there.
Hi, happy you.
Hey man.
Hey man, all this talk about breakfast burritos, breakfast sandwiches, it's not good, man. 5:30 in the morning. Dang. I want to pull over right now and get all those burritos you guys are talking about. Check them all out. Now the next burrito I'm going to get, the next one, that's going to be a all meat burrito, man. I'm gonna do that next time. I hardly ever get that, but
you gotta
I'm
do
gonna
it.
get that, you guys. Hey, when you guys gonna do another like you know, a little meet and greet at a food spot or something like that? That'd be cool, man.
Oh,
anyways,
all right.
I'll throw that out there later, yo.
Hey,
so in the works, Mark. It's in the works.
What's that spot that you wanted that I sent you, Lano? The
chicken coop.
Chicken coop. And you said there's one in Alhambra.
There's one in Alhambra.
On Main Street. It's on Main Street. It's a small spot. I mean,
it's small.
There's no patio. I don't think.
So
outside.
we can probably hit up Mark, and then he can probably make it.
Okay.
After work.
Yeah.
During the week, if we can make it.
Yeah. We could. I mean, just let us know. We could plan it.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll see what time they close.
Like maybe I'm sure they close at 9 or 10 o'clock. It's a late. I mean,
yeah. During the week, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
But the nachos, they get like I want to get a pile of nachos.
Nachos were good.
You gotta get every little bit of everything.
That time I went, all we got were nachos and a couple pictures of their signature drinks. Pretty good.
Hey, you know what? This is supposed to be on a diet though. He was on some damn water diet from
Mark.
Yeah, something he started for the new year. Some discipline thing from. He turned me onto this podcast. Andy Frisella, I think it is.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard?
Look him up.
He's it's a pretty badass podcast. And I guess it was some kind of challenge that he had mentioned on one of the shows. I missed it. I missed what show it was that he had it, but he's supposed to be doing some discipline.
Wait, well, you gotta drink a lot of water. You just get meals with water, or whatever.
Or I don't know if it was. You had to be drinking so much water, or what do they call that? Damn, I forgot the word.
Hydrate?
No.
Fasting.
Intermittent
fasting.
Or it's something like that he's supposed to be doing.
Have you seen him? Is it working?
No, I haven't seen him. Yet.
He's gonna make his big reveal at the chicken coop.
Well, real quick, a little sidebar. Since we're talking about burritos, Saturday I took one of my nephews to the driving range because he wants to learn how to play golf.
Which range?
Monterey Park. So after we were done, I dropped him off. I'm going home and I'm hungry.
JNS?
And I wanted to get a burrito somewhere. And I'm thinking, man, where am I going to get it? And so I stopped at Dino's. And Dino's has a combo burrito that has all the meats. Like the one I described last time.
Sausage, bacon, ham,
and chorizo.
Chorizo.
Yeah. Ooh. So I was almost not going to get it with the chorizo, but then I'm like, nah, you know what? Let me get it. So I could compare it to this other one out there in Orange County.
Blew it out of the water.
Yeah, dude.
Blew it out of the water.
They knew how to balance it, man.
Dino's in Lincoln Heights, people.
Yeah. It's called Dino's on Main. I
also recommend the bacon western burger combo.
You know what, dude? I've always been about the colossal.
Yeah,
but I did get that western one time, dude.
Bacon western.
Yeah,
I think I've only got the colossal because maybe I don't think I've tasted that western.
Yeah, lately, try that western.
We've been getting that red chicken dinner or plate with the French fries.
And then or they got those munchie boxes now. Which are really cool because
it's a big menu. It's a big.
It's like they revamped the menu and they kind of like modernized it, so all these foodies and everything could try everything. Or
because of the whole delivery scene, like you look at.
I think COVID, they revamped, like they're taking orders online and
okay,
and they're, I guess, the deliveries and everything.
Yeah.
So but they got these munchie boxes now. Which you can get them either with chicken tenders, they come with like half fries, half onion rings, and mozzarella sticks and zucchinis, and
the zucchinis are good there.
Yeah,
Zucchinis are bomb there.
Or you can get like the asada fries. You can get they call them DUI fries or mob fries. You know, just all kinds of different stuff, man, that they got. You know, it's crazy.
Dino's is a spot.
Well, if you look up like on the delivery apps, you type in breakfast burritos, like Dino's pops up, some Burro burritos pops up, and then some Main Street burritos pop up.
Oh, that blue burro.
But if you look at all the
Something
addresses,
like that.
it's all Dino's. It's all the same thing.
Oh,
He's just changing the names, but like it's all Dino's breakfast burritos. It's all the same, but he's just like, you know, putting all these. I don't know if it's different businesses with different names, or just to get the business, but they're all him.
well, anyways, my thing was that Dino's balanced this burrito really well,
Yeah.
where that other place didn't. The other place all you had was chorizo and potato.
That's all you.
That's all you tasted. Right here, you know, you get everything.
Throughout.
They even put beans in it, and the beans are good.
Oh, man. I'm sold.
Yeah,
You got to go to Rero's.
But-
I'm sold.
but it's still not better than Art's.
Ooh. I don't think Mark likes... Oh, I think he liked it, but he was like, it's an all right burrito. I think that's what he said.
You know, I liked Arts, but like my wife's family and my wife, they didn't like it. They're like, it's just too much.
Too much burrito, or just they didn't like the flavor of it?
Well, to me, it has a flavor that I like a distinct flavor.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But they didn't like that distinct flavor. They're like, I'll get
Well,
the.
I mean, probably the
guess.
salsa they put in it.
Yeah,
They probably didn't like it.
But they're like, maybe one meat. They like one meat, but like to me, it's like, no, you gotta get all the meats. Like,
that's what makes it the magic, dude. It's
Yeah.
everything combined, and
But yeah, I mean, it's gonna depend on the person.
so when you said that Mark doesn't like, I can see that. Like, it's not everybody likes
guess.
it. I mean, I like it, but not everybody liked it.
that's why for me right now it's Art's, then the Farmer Boys, and then Dino's. But I gotta go to Rerolls. I gotta try Rerolls.
Speaking about breakfast burritos, people, I just had a Tommy's breakfast burrito that Mick bought. This show was sponsored by Tommy's today.
Chorro coming to a toilet near you.
How was it?
It was good.
It's good.
It's really good.
You gotta even try their breakfast sandwiches. They're sloppy, but they're good.
yeah.
Yeah. To my surprise, they serve them all day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Yeah, right there on the menu it says served all day.
I'll eat
So-
another one if you want, Lano. We'll go, we'll go right now after the show.
All right. The
Next call.
Hey, you guys, what about the, you guys are talking about the end of the world movies and stuff like that. I like the one it's called The Road. That's pretty good too, man. I don't want to get Rick all fired up. Rick, you get so mad about these movies, man. You're going to give yourself a bloody nose, bro. So chill out. Hey, what about the bunkers that people are building? I heard like Jeff Bezos building some crazy old bunker, and then that Zuckerberg queers building one too.
Yeah.
And there's like some other billionaires that people are like trying to do this big old bunker underground, because they anticipate something happening like in, 2024 or 25 or something like that. I don't know, did you guys talk about that?
See that jellyfish, man? That jellyfish.
Well, I've been seeing a lot of YouTube videos.
Some assholes
people
are probably
building
moving to the moon.
Yeah, because China's gonna make their move, man.
Yeah, they're gonna get the hell out of here like Dr. Evil. Yeah, I heard those dudes were making their bunkers.
Yeah.
Getting their supplies all ready, and I don't know, man.
Have you guys ever
Stuff's
tasted
getting
like
kinda worried.
that bunker food, like those pouches or envelopes or like?
I have.
stuff?
You know what? Google gave me a
Yeah.
pack. I haven't tried it. I've been tempted to, but then I don't want to waste my
You're trying to
food
save
for
it.
when
Yeah.
the shit
But
goes
I mean,
down.
can you live off it? It's good. Or you don't know.
When
you-
the shit
you
goes
gotta be
down,
of course you can
you
live
better
off of
be
it,
ready.
yeah, I
It's
mean-
all like the nutrients or whatever.
Soldiers do. That's what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same food that the soldiers
But I guess
take
we
when
would
they're-
have to try just to see how it is. I think the one that I got is like a 30-day supply. Actually, it's pretty good because like watching Tears of the Sun.
Yeah.
When they pull out those packets and they're eating them out of the packets.
Yeah.
I don't know. That looks good to me.
There was some
It's something about that.
some brand that all the YouTubers and podcasters were pushing. I forgot what it was, but like it was just like some envelope. You had water to it, and it had like all the nutrients and I
turns
liked it. It
into a
tastes
soup or
like chili. Like you pour hot water into it, and like it became like a chili or something. But like Lori
in
didn't like
the
it.
same pouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura didn't like it, but I was like, I was gonna try to eat it for a week, but she's like, I don't like it, so then we never ate it.
I've been tempted to buying those, the buckets, of that emergency food. That way, I could just store right there.
Well, I've been wanting to get some of those too.
Yeah, get some.
Maybe one for each of us at the house.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to build a bunker podcast studio.
We
one at your house, one over here, and build a tunnel that connects them. We can still record or something.
All right, I'm down.
How's your weapon stash? You have an arsenal?
You need to work on it.
No arsenal.
Exercise your Second Amendment, fool.
All right, my favorite end of the world movie got to be The Road, and after that, Zombieland.
Zombieland, yes.
That's how I'm gonna put it.
Hey, so have you guys seen The Road? I don't know what movie
The
that
Road?
is.
No, I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
We might have to watch that one.
Probably.
So we can review that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look it up.
I don't even know. 2009.
2009. So it's going to be a good script because it's back in the day.
The Road.
Oh.
That's that guy.
Huh.
Igor Mortensen, wasn't he? Something like that, or no?
Viggo Mortensen.
Man,
you know what? This one actually reminds me. Going back to Denzel.
This might do it. You know what? This is going to be good because it's going to be one of the first ones.
Yeah. But
being that it's back in.
If you haven't watched it, Denzel, The Book of Eli.
Oh yeah, I've seen parts.
That one's really good.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Let me look that.
So-
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, The Book of Eli. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I've seen parts of that one. I still haven't seen it in full.
I haven't seen it. I remember it, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
The Book of Eli. Oh, this girl.
Yeah, I've seen the most of that. Yeah, it's a badass movie.
Yeah.
That's a badass
Yeah.
movie.
All right.
Yeah.
Zombieland's a
So
good
what?
one, though.
We're gonna see
Zombieland's awesome.
man, Zombieland. I mean,
That one and Double Tap. You ever see the second one, Double Tap?
no.
You haven't seen Double Tap?
No, I didn't even know there was a damn
dude.
sequel.
Yeah, man. Double Tap.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. No, dude, you gotta watch it, man.
Woody Harrelson, right? He's like the main.
No, I didn't even know they did it.
Is it
Oh, well, given us on.
I don't know. Maybe I was worried that being that it was a sequel to the
Nah,
Zombieland.
dude, it was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, all right.
I don't think I.
Yeah, get Vanessa on the couch and watch
All right.
Double Tap, dude.
All right.
Just as good, if dare I say better than the first.
All right.
Hey, you guys, The Sixth Sense. That's another good one too, man. I like that movie.
Yeah.
I see dead people. That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Bruce Willis was a ghost until the end. But,
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know that was Mark Wahlberg that skinny and sucked up until maybe like a couple of years after I watched the movie. I was tripping how sucked up he was, you know. But yeah, at the end, that's when I found out Bruce Willis was a ghost.
Yeah, me too.
Wahlberg's in it?
I don't remember Wahlberg.
I gotta go back and watch it again because it's been such a long time since I've seen that movie.
He's not talking about the kid, right?
No.
No.
I don't remember Wahlberg being in it, but let me say this one. I just want to see what character it was. Oh yeah, he's in it.
Which one was he? Oh no,
That's
way.
him. Oh, the brother.
Oh, the brother.
That's not Mark. Donnie Wahlberg,
Oh, okay.
not Mark Wahlberg. Fake news.
Just trying to do a quick one under.
I think everybody's a Mark.
Yeah, no, Sixth Sense is badass.
Hey, you guys, I like the movie, okay? I like that movie, Leave the World Behind. I liked it, okay? So I give it a thumbs up. But I think you're right about the suspense parts, them trying to go back and forth, trying to create tension, things like that. That's true. I mean, that was kind of annoying too. And then, Big, you're funny with the Karen and the BLM little protest. That's good. I saw that there, but I didn't put it together like that. But that's funny though, still. And then look at, like, I got so much to say about it, but I wouldn't be cool with anybody anyways. I wouldn't be, like, if I don't know them, like, if I don't know anybody inside that circle, I wouldn't be telling them I saw people on the road or I saw flyers. I don't give a shit about any of that. It's all about me. And if I had a house like that, and I came knocking on the door, I would knock first. I wouldn't be like, hey, get the fuck out of the house, whatever is my bad. What if somebody like Rick and Mig open the door and I'm trying to act hard like that? Hell no, I'd be nice, man. I'd be super nice until I get upstairs and get my pistol, and then I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. But, nah, man, no. I thought it was a good movie, so I need to finish hearing the rest of your review, bro.
So,
all right, guys.
So what this dude would do is he would just leave his family because he just says it's all about him. So it's like, so why even go back to the house to even have a chance to say anything? Like, no, it's not about me. It's like, oh man, all right. I guess you're the one that's just gonna travel by himself,
right?
Leave the wife and kids at home, about to fend for themselves.
Terrible,
man. That's a pretty harsh take there, man.
Yeah, man.
And the last call.
Hey guys, this is Mike calling in. I just had to call in because of the conversation you're having regarding Apple phones versus Androids.
Oh.
And Mick made a statement. You know, sometimes you guys make things up, and Mick likes to come off as a big expert. So he said something that I couldn't believe, so I thought I'd look it up. In the U.S., iPhone has 57.93 market share, while Android has 41.64 market share. iPhone has led the smartphone market share since 2009. Okay? Those are the stats. And again, where you heard it, Mick, in your world, I have no idea. But I'm an Apple phone user, and I consider myself a caveman.
You see, when I said it, though, no, but when I said it, I did clarify myself. I said, unless the report I heard was wrong. I thought, but that's what I had heard on the news.
But when you said it, like I know iPhone's not everywhere, and I know like iPhone's trying to get into India and all this stuff. So like there's, I mean, Android. I know they're in countries that their iPhone's not in countries. So I mean,
if you would ask me, I would say, of course, everybody's got an iPhone. So
like
I would say that
when I heard that shit on the news, I thought I was like, what? And there's no way. It's like, because all you hear is nothing but Apple. I
mean, they make them in China, but like iPhone only got into China like maybe like 8 years ago, 5 years ago.
Okay,
so,
having this iPhone, I mean, everything that guy was talking about in your video, Lano, is what I'm not liking it.
And that's why I sent it to you, because that was the same thing you were saying about that back. I didn't know about that back button and all that stuff.
I'm not liking it. And then I'm so used to clearing my phone.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, you could do it. I mean, to clear the phone, or when you have open pages or whatever, I don't know. It's like the phone, you got to hold that at the bottom and it shrinks, then you slide it up.
Yeah, an iPhone, right? All the cards and
it's like on the Android, you just hit the bottom, you go into the damn things and you just clear out your page, or you just clear them all out. It's like you got to mess with it to get to the pages, right? Then that whole diagonal bullshit to bring up that other menu to adjust the screen or whatever.
No.
And then I'm hating the back button is like, and then like this is me the way I am. It's probably, I don't know, probably something ADD about me, but I have to be able to clear my damn, go all the way back to the menu. Like if I open up a message,
well, yeah,
a text message,
the thing is, if you leave pages open, you leave them running.
Yeah.
And that kills the battery.
So, so
you want to get all the way back to your home
I know,
page.
even when I don't even have nothing open, I'm always doing that motion.
No, so
right? So even when I open up a text, I like to go all the way back.
Yeah.
But with the text, you can't. You were in the text with the iPhone, and then you're in the text, and you're like, oh, okay, I got to hit the back button, and then you got to clear it, and it's just too much.
Because that back button is like a universal back button, right? To go back anywhere, not just for that app. That's what I kind of understood in that video.
And then that back button, you just that lower right where your thumb's at, that back button backs up.
So whenever you're in, it backs you all out to the home screen.
Yeah, and then if you're in an app, that's the same one you use. Boom, 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 boom. It's just.
But in the old days, they wanted you to close all your apps for battery, but now they say leave them open because to restart it, like it has to like gather all the information and that like uses energy instead of like having it maintain open all the time.
Yeah, you gotta go through 5 different steps to get to it.
It's like
so it's easier to just leave it open.
Like leaving the air conditioner running all the time instead of like turning it off and then having it cool the house again. Like it's like saves power. So yeah, I mean I don't know. I mean I'm not an Android user, but all that stuff you're telling me like it makes sense in my head. Like
the guy the way he was saying.
You see that video, Miggy?
And then that whole thing is like when I'm texting is like I have this thing in me that I have to when I do a sentence, I start off with my capital letter and I do my whole thing. I do my punctuation, I finish, and then if I mess something up, like if I misspell a word, a lot of times I got to go back. And then that thing where you can just put it where the mistake's at, back it up there, fix it, and no, you can't.
And that's good. Like
you can't do
I'm
that.
the same way. Like I feel like I have to put periods in everything.
Yeah.
But some people they just like shorthand or
it's like a damn sentence, and you're like, what are they saying? Like
this, they don't care what
they were. It's a misspelled word. It's a run-on sentence, and you're just like
abbreviations.
It happened to me today. Like, this guy Steven, I was asking for these jaws that we use at work that I lend him or Stuart borrow. And then he's like, bro, I think Stuart has it. And then he sent me a screenshot of the text messages that he had between him and Stuart. And I couldn't understand what the hell they were trying to say because there's misspelled words. There was no damn, end of thought or, end of the sentence or whatever. So I was like, dude, I don't know what you're saying. Like, it's just, I don't know. That's just me. And for me to have the way I text, have everything there is just so nice. And, I'm making my list for work. So I'm like two dash, I need our whatever 5-2-inch no hub company space, 3, dash, and it's all right there. Boom, boom, boom. Where I'm not going back and forth. It's like,
let me ask you this, Lano. On the iPhones, does it recognize when you use the same words like repeatedly or like
a spelling?
Yeah, not a spelling, but like say you use
like shit.
No, like you're doing your list of.
It'll remember.
Yeah.
So when I just hit like for no hub, it already knows that NH.
Right. Like say you're gonna put like 2-inch couplings or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like it'll come up there. They can just like hit the couplings
recognize.
Yeah. It does that like if you do it enough times, like it kind of supposed to learn.
Okay,
it's supposed to remember it
and stuff. Yeah.
Because that's what I like about the notepad that I got on mine is that it remembers all that. So when I start like repeating, like when I'm writing up a work order or something, it like remembers my pattern of how I'm writing things out, and like the word will be there, so I can just like fast touch the word, fast tap the word, and it just way faster.
Yeah,
and I'm a Apple iPhone user, everything, but like every new software update, like the big update every year, like there is a learning curve, like new gestures you have to remember, like it's a corner swipe, it was a center swipe, and sometimes they always change it, and then it's like up or down.
You see, I hate when Android does that, and Android did that bullshit one time where they took away the back buttons and all that. And you had to do it all with swiping and everything.
Yeah.
But I think too many people complained.
Yeah.
And they took it off and they brought back the back buttons.
Yeah. And then I'll have people asking me like, how do you do this? I used to do this. And I was like, oh, you got to do it this way now. Just because I'm in the know of that. So I know what's happening in practice.
And I hated that so much, dude, when Android did that.
Yeah.
That stupid swiping.
Yeah. I really don't like that swiping shit with the iPhone.
Now, you guys seen the new Apple product, the Vision Pro? It's like the glasses. They come out on Friday.
Oh yeah,
they come out on Friday.
No,
yeah, I saw that.
But
who's gonna want to have those things on the whole time?
They look pretty cool to me.
Lano,
dude.
Pretty cool to me.
You put these they're like goggles on or whatever, like virtual reality things, and it's like you have the screen. You're gonna be able to like see the screen there, and you can do all your things like kind of like Iron Man does it.
Yeah.
You know,
like through the glasses, huh?
And then you can sit down the couch and watch TV right there, watch it on a big screen. it'll project it. You're looking at through the goggles, and it seemed like it was. I was like, dude.
So then, what the hell's the point of having your 80-inch flat screen then? If you
won't need it no more.
I mean, that's like, you're somewhere,
on the airplane or whatever.
Yeah, you just boom, you have this whole big thing, right? So that's the whole thing. But it's like, what? So you're gonna be on a date, or the whole family's gonna have their things on, so you can be watching the same thing.
Exactly.
Well, that's
it's like,
and
then
how long
are you gonna want to have those stupid things on your head?
So, like what you're saying, those are
how
the two
heavy?
Complaints is that
How heavy are they?
You're getting
are you gonna be
like neck fatigue because it's heavy until you get used to it. You're getting eye fatigue because like you control it by like your eye, like you stare at the button and then it goes there, clicks. So you're like your eyes are moving.
Not like right now, we're not gonna be able to see each other. We're gonna just stand like,
then it makes
Ready Player One. Like we're gonna be just
But we're gonna see like our avatars because like if you have it and I have it, like you'll see like it scans your face and you see like your like emoji or whatever. But it looks kind of cool. It's just the future. I don't know. But like you said,
dude, we weren't having problems with the kids with phones at the damn dinner table. Now you're gonna.
So what's different with the other ones is that like if someone stares at you, looks at you, like their face like goes into your world, so you can see they're looking at you. Like if you're wearing it, and then I go in front of your face, like you'll see my face, so then like like I'm asking you.
You know what's gonna happen? People, even more people are gonna be getting robbed. Because they're gonna be walking around with these stupid glasses on.
Yep.
I saw a girl cooking on it, and then she had like her timers on each spot.
People couldn't even handle them finding Pokemon on the street. Imagine these people with damn goggles walking around, getting fucking ran over by damn semis.
So it's a version. Right now it's number 1. I might buy the second version when it drops in price and they get the bugs out. Because right now it's expensive. It's heavy. Once thing gets lightened up.
Don't like on a movie night. Don't you want to see the beautiful?
I know that's
don't you want to see the beautiful faces of your daughter and their reactions?
No, I'm thinking strictly for work. I'm not thinking for movies and stuff. For work.
What do you need them for work for?
Because I need like some of the stuff. I need a big screen to like type in the Excel forms and charts and stuff. And at work, I got like 3 screens at work. Here, when I'm at home, I just have like one little screen. But at work, like I got 3 screens.
Why can't you work off of that one? Off the one right here. That one.
Well, that's what I end up doing. I end up doing that, but like I need more just to be efficient.
Whatever.
I start work on Monday, so I'll take a picture of my desk so I can send it to you guys.
Yeah. We can post it on the IG. All right.
Whatever.
And then we're working in the studio. We're almost ready for filming. So make sure you guys bring your makeup.
So you can see Meg's over the hill fat body.
That's right. I'll bring the icy hot. Keep drifting, yo.
Peace.